Hi, do you want to learn how to use AI to help you learn almost any subject, probably the easiest way possible? Well, let me show you. By the way, I have a background in teaching. I'm a professor at a university. Been teaching for years at a university that's a teaching university. And there's certain ways that make learning much, much easier, certain things you can do. And I'm going to show you that right now. Okay. So if you use AI to ask you quiz questions, one question at a time, that's the key. It asks you one question, and then you answer it, usually a short answer rather than multiple choice. Could be multiple choice sometimes, or true, false, but mostly short answer. You answer the question. If you get it right, it says, all right, you got this. Let's go on to something tougher. If you get it wrong, it's going to give you some feedback. If you're close, it's going to say, hey, good job, you almost got that. You're thinking the right direction, but let me tell you a little bit more. And then it's going to give you some information, some feedback, which is critical in learning. And you'll look at that and you'll say, do I understand what it said? If it did, then I'll say, all right, continue on with the quiz. If I don't, I'll say, can you explain that more? I don't understand this word. I don't know, maybe I want to take a little break. Then you could come back to it later. It's amazing because it goes just the exact right speed, and and then something else that's really, really interesting. You can study how you want to study. So if it starts asking you questions, you can say, I don't want to go there, I want to go there this way, I want to learn this first. And you can even tell it to ask you that. It will come up and say, do you want to learn this, or this? And you choose this. If you choose to learn something, your learning is much better than if it's forced upon you. And so you can say, yeah, I kind of like to go this way. Quite often it will say, I'll give you three choices. You say, I want to learn about this. And so you answer the question, and then it asks you some quiz questions. Once again, you give your best response. If you're not feeling it, you just stop. And then a little while later you come back and you say, I'm feeling it now. Yeah, let me give it a try. Sometimes I give it a half-hearted try, and it will say, oh, well, would you like me to answer that for you to show you how, and it hurts my pride some, but if I'm lazy, I say, yeah, sure. Then it does it, and I think, okay, all right. Then it asks me some questions again, and if I answer them right, it goes on, and it goes on. And the cool thing about this is you learn at your own speed. And one of the biggest problems with learning in a group is most of the time the teacher's going too fast for half the class, and there they get lost. Too slow for half the class, and they get bored. And the one person who's right on, it only is working for them, and then it only works for them for a while, then it's not right on for somebody else. But if you have a personal tutor in the form of AI that asks you questions, quiz questions, and gives you feedback, you can learn almost anything you can imagine. I've done it for a number of subjects. I'm studying the new version of SEO, which is called GEO, as AI starts to take over the world. I was in Hawaii, I learned about Pearl Harbor. I've learned about I like to study birds and animals, learned about that, all by using this quiz method. And all you really have to do is say to AI, whichever one, I'm doing ChatGPT, please can you ask me questions as though you're my personal tutor, quiz questions on this subject. Please ask them one question at a time. That's the key. Don't ask three questions. Ask one question at a time. Sorry, back to your prompt. So ask me those questions one at a time, and then give me some feedback based on my responses, and then adjust your next answer. You put that prompt in there, and you just become knowledgeable about whatever you want to learn. And you do it in a way that, because you're in control, you take responsibility for your learning, and if you have just a little bit of drive, you can learn almost anything. So I encourage you to, right now, choose a subject you want to learn about, and then ask AI that question, that prompt that I just told you, and you'll be amazed at how powerful AI is a personal tutor using the quiz method one at a time. That's the key. Quiz, asking one question at a time, using quizzes from AI, and it's ingenious. So, good luck on that. Give it a try right now. If you like this, please like it, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.